I got called up to protect our existence. It's all crashing down and we are the resistance. My spaceship is a tank, also a gun. Never thought smashing rocks would be so much fun. Intelligence shows where they're gonna fall, so we race to the scene when we get the call. We arrive and the skies open up with fire. No time to sit back, no time to admire. Auto fire engaged, I go left and right. Between the meteors and me, I'm gonna win this fight. I had to dodge and go into hyperspace. My dread's torn up all over the place. Time for repairs, my friends are taking over. Put up the shield and call out the rover. We are the planet's last hope, we won't flee. These rocks won't stop, but either will we. Burning it, smash them all down.
I don't have that. So I can't show it.
Pete does.
Darn it. I've lost today. I just had the blue line of Voltron. This was my original one as a kid. Look how worn out it is. And one of the tooths are burnt off because I remember making battle scars with a lighter because I'm crazy. Anyways. What it is to be young and just play. Like, I swear, if it was like acceptable for adults to just pick up some toys and play like Matchbox cars or G.I. Joes or just little Star Wars figures, anything where you go outside, you'd make a base, your friend would make a base, and you'd attack each other. You know, it's so... I love that stuff, but obviously that's not acceptable.
I'm waiting to get back to the age where that's acceptable once again.
I agree.
I just go to bigger, more expensive cars with the RC racing.
You're right. Oh my God, I used to love racing. RC. Well, now, mind you, I never had the money during my for them to buy me like a nice like $200 like insane like RC. I'd always get like the Tychos, but then what I would do is I would buy. This is crazy. I would buy the like a truck, just like a regular, not Tonka truck, but they would, just like a generic toy truck that had like big studded tires or something crazy on it. And I would remove that and put it on my Tycho RC. So I remember I had these big knobby spiked tires on this like generic like monster truck. And I took them off and put the two big ones on the back of my Tycho and then put some different ones in the front so that it would run like on grass and through sand and stuff like that. And I had like all these different parts and I'd change them out. Anyways, that's the extent of it. I'd make ramps and stuff.
How long did it last with big tires like that?
Well, they actually fit, which is weird because I would get stuff that was smaller, so I would just roll them onto the rim. And it's rubber, so they pretty much fit every time. Sometimes stuff wouldn't fit, obviously, but I would just kind of pay attention to the size I kind of would need. And they would last. To be honest, I don't know. I can't remember until they burnt out because Tychos were cheap and they just burnt out. But anyways, Lance Jennings, what is happening? PJ Smith in the house. Good to see you guys. I think I saw you guys for lunch. Saviter, what is happening? Michael Hayes. Boy, I could have used some help in the Lost Caves of Kraz this afternoon, but I beat the boss and got on to the next chamber. Christopher Westerman, what is happening? What is happening? Did I say Kurt Bradshaw already? There's Kurt. Catch up here. JWD. I used to have a case of the Stompers 4x4s. Those were the most fun battery operated. I used to have those too. I had Rough Riders and Stompers. Stompers was like the rubber tires, and the Rough Riders had those foam cutout tires, which was kind of neat. I used to love those, man. That is so cool. Well, welcome, guys. It's good to be back and have us all playing one of the most amazing Parker Brothers games ever made. Or not. Television Gamer, what did you think of TUTANKHAM? Or Tutankhamun, or whoever.
It wasn't bad, but I had a really hard time turning corners. Whatever those lobsters or the red ones are, you would go up or down where you can't shoot, and one would come out, and you couldn't do anything if you didn't have a smart bomb or whatever they're called. Yep. I struggled with it, but I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't easy.
Yeah. Pete, what did you think of TUTANKHAM?
It's definitely different. I thought it was kind of a game that, as I say, if you guys watch my video, eventually when it's up, I talk about how it's not a very good game for a high score challenge.
No, it's not. Maybe a low score challenge if we do
Wow.
those. That's what we'll do once we get.
It's also it's like if you don't want to play the game, just score points.
Yeah, I saw that, but I didn't do it. I just tried to play it, but you could have just sat there in the first corner, just shot stuff forever.
First corner.
Yeah, that was in the back of my mind. I was like, I could just sit in one of those spawning nests and just, exactly, just kind of grind away like it was an RPG that you needed to level up or something. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like farming in it. It's like,
Jeff, what did you think of King Tut?
Yeah, well, first I was wondering why they didn't just call it King Tut.
Yeah, right.
And I read somewhere where they said it was they shortened it because the logo didn't fit on the box or something. I'm like, that's weird because they took the two last letters off from Tutankhamun to just Tutankhamun.
Oh, does it have like two more letters? I didn't even know. That's why.
So I was like, what? Why don't you just make the logo smaller? I mean, you can make it
right. I know.
But I mean, I think in the video, I think I said the controls are crap and the guy's too slow. The guy needs to be like twice as fast because after this, I was watching the arcade and the guy is really fast. And there's a timer, so you can't just sit there and rack up points. You've got to get a move on, which this game was missing. I guess probably for obvious reasons. I guess I couldn't get it in there. It was weird. I was like, I'm probably the only one that likes the not shooting vertically, because if you notice the treasures, they would put them at like the bottom or the top of a corridor, vertical. So that's kind of a risk reward thing. It's like once you go into that thing to get it, you better be sure you can get out, otherwise you're dead. So you got to kind of plan your move around those things, which I thought was kind of fun. But I also said that I saw enough fun like gameplay stuff in this to make me want to go play the arcade game. The arcade game was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, this wasn't bad. If I got this as a present in 1983 as a little kid, I would have had a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's not as much fun now when you're.
Oh yeah, back of the day, this would have been epic because of just the colors and the way it looked and the sounds. Lance says they couldn't get the licensing name from King Tut's family. It is 3,000 years old, so they took letters off of the arcade version. Okay, so that they really did. So it's just mimicking the same as the arcade version. So that's kind of weird.
So how do you pronounce the game? Do you say Tutankhamun or Tutankhamun?
I didn't even know the right way. I would say it kind of both ways. I know a lot of people called it Tutankhamun, but I thought it was like a silent almond. I thought it was just Tutankhamun or something. I didn't realize there was no letters there was letters removed. So that was kind of weird. But anyways, let me see. Where is mine? I'll throw mine up there. Oh, there. That's our show. Let me mute that. Did I pull up mine? I haven't pulled up mine yet. Let me see. Because I think I probably have the shortest one. I just have a feeling.
Mine was pretty short.
128,000.
You did?
Casey.
No. I didn't stand there in the corner and shoot. I actually just tried to play it. I did see that right away, but I can't do that.
I wish I would have done that. It might have been. All right,
Has this game been on anything since like ColecoVision? Is that the last version of it, or was it on VIC-20 or Commodore 64? I just never seen the game on anything.
I never had it for VIC-20, although I had some really obscure stuff. I didn't have anything cool. my VIC-20 was a hand-me-down. So
I never even played it on Intellivision. I surely didn't play it on anything else.
Yeah, this is fairly, other than like dabbling in it when we were kind of advertising it afterwards. Anyways, this is like my first time actually really getting into it and playing it. So here we are.
The home video game you've waited 3,000 years for.
Yep.
And see how far we can get. I was playing earlier and the machine reset, so
StashNet, what's going on? Good to see you.
use my sideways.
Did anyone watch TUTANKHAM for Atari 2600?
Years ago, they had laser.
I went back and watched that and the arcade, and the Atari version is just bizarre.
Futuristic.
It looks weird. Is that the one that they kind of featured in the ad, which has all the stripes in it?
Yeah, oh yeah, the background is terrible, and everything is really
Atari's
small.
notorious for those rainbow stripes.
And I haven't.
Oh, yeah,
I was
there it
watching Brian Puddin play, and he said when you pushed him left or right, he just kept going in that direction until you hit a wall or turned again.
And those little lobster scorpions,
Which is interesting.
Like if they're anywhere in the vicinity, they've got you because you can't shoot.
You gotta love the marshmallow peeps. I don't understand why there would be giant chicken marshmallow peeps in a tomb.
That's what it is. I was trying to think what those things remind me of.
I'm afraid
Are the red guys scorpions?
That's when you use the.
I'm guessing they'd have to be either that or like those bugs or whatever from like the Mummy.
I'm scared to go anywhere near those things.
Yeah, every time those red things come out, I'm like super tense and scared because it's like I know that they're not gonna.
I was only scared going up and down.
Yeah, you got to be really
2600 looks the worst, but plays well.
Those things are like insane.
Oh, Michael says that the red enemies were bats. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like bats.
Oh, yeah, they're at an
flying
angle.
at like an angle. Why are they red though?
Ah,
interesting.
So this game was decent when I first got at college. One of the good was the enemies keep moving straight until they hit a wall.
Dude.
It's the challenge out. Yeah. That's funny the way with that. Yeah, I wasn't looking at them like they were bats, but once again, why weren't they black or like a gray or something like that?
Flash bombs. There's nothing else I can do. Look how slow I go.
Yeah, the speed of your guy walking is just terrible too.
That was painful.
And I didn't get like I was like, okay, I got a yellow key, but I could open up a green keyhole. I was like, okay, so that has nothing to do with like the name. Where most games you're gonna get the same color key. Yeah, right here, I was like, I bet I could just kind of sit here.
Marshmallow peeps, like they start. They're at least you can hit them. They will pursue more than a snake.
Vampire bats. So they're red and full of blood. Yeah, but then eventually, yeah, it's like all of them end up with the lobster spawning.
I think they're supposed to be some sort of scorpion or something, but
Wow, now I can see the bat every time I look at them.
Yeah.
Like before, I just didn't understand what the shape was.
Like, there's no way you're escaping them.
if you keep shooting the yellow guys, does it make more of the bats come out?
I think so. I think it comes out in waves. I think it's snakes, then the peeps, and then the bats.
No.
Yeah, I did that a few times too.
Wow. I'm just gonna use flash.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to walk past them, so I'm gonna have to go get. And of course, I went the wrong way there. I was supposed to get the key.
Did anyone get killed right where they come out, and then it just kept killing you?
Yeah,
I got out of the way.
On my first attempt, it kept spawning me obviously right there every time.
Yeah.
It killed me 3 times.
Do not die right next to where they come out.
Yeah. These guys have no pep in their step.
The fire buttons. You can either use the keypad.
I could see them
or the
like that back in the day in those pyramids.
the side buttons, but they're on the opposite sides of the controller. So
Speaking of vampire bats, makes me want to see Mr. Basic meets Bits and Bytes in a high score challenge. I know that. Yeah, unless we get ECS.
I'm out of flash things, so.
Yeah, like it has that little compartment there, but I didn't notice it or what I was supposed to do until after.
Didn't I just? Wow. So I'm able to die after gaining access to the tomb? What? I don't care about that friggin' ring now.
Yeah, this
I got
is
stuck in this area. I could not go up or down until I went all the way and touched the wall. Then it let me. It was like I was stuck.
Invisible here.
yeah, I didn't understand this. Like, do they have borders or not? And then this is where I realized, oh, I needed to pick up 2 keys, but I thought you could only carry one. You can only carry one at a time. So it's
Got to backtrack with stuff.
so it makes you backtrack. I mean, I guess I probably should have known after I used it to open this big space, but I kept getting killed, so I had to move on. And I don't know.
This is what Michael was saying about how the enemies always go the whole way to the next wall.
Yeah.
Because if they're not on your level coming straight at you, you know you're safe.
And you got to use that flash bomb, or they're just going to keep coming out at you. But now I'm without flash bomb, so anything happens from this point on, I'm done. Like if like one of the scorpion lobster bats comes out, like I'm done.
And then more of those things.
Where the heck were you going?
I don't know why I didn't go towards the key, but
I'm not a fan of this game.
Well, probably because you didn't want to walk in front of that little door thing.
You could teleport right there.
yeah, and then I missed the teleport thing. But yeah, so that's 45,000 was my top pretty much. Let's see. Let me pull that down. Let's pull. Let's see.
Mine says it's going to be uploaded by the end of the show.
Awesome.
Perfect. That's the perfect timing, man.
How long is your video, Pete?
Hey, welcome back. Another video today.
15.
Oh, he did good.
Pete might have the top score.
We need Michael Hayes doing an unlimited flash bomb hack. Could you imagine? You'd never lose.
One player. First level.
Reminds me after the Dracula game, I recalled Lock and Chase, another game where you play as the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, watching a Tool Assisted speedrun video of this where the player kept shooting randomly. Turns out it lowers the enemy respawn rate. So you just randomly shoot?
Huh.
See, when you're going vertically, you've got to really pay attention here. That's where you're going to get yourself trapped. God, that guy's so slow.
Yeah, I didn't understand the peeps really kind of throw me off. Like the snakes I get, and now I understand if those are bats, even though I don't think they should be red. But yeah, interesting.
Chuck, have you ever seen the arcade version of this? The cabinet?
I remember seeing it on Starcade a long time ago. So like I think that's the only time I've ever seen this game.
I checked out. It's got 2 arcade sticks.
So it plays kind of like a Robotron then.
Yeah, one moves the guy and the other one just shoots. It just goes back and forth, left and right.
Yeah. Huh.
I bet you that controls pretty well.
I'd have to check that out. It's such a rare cabinet though. I never see something like that in the wild.
What games are on the poll this week?
I haven't even put one up yet. I was definitely going to put Blockade Runner because I would just love that to be like a 5-second video. Let me get that.
What was
going.
the game that was close to this one last week or 2 weeks ago?
Oh man, I don't remember any. I don't even remember what I had for lunch. Next game challenge.
I did like that when you died, you respawned at the exact same spot. Except, of course, if you die.
Yeah, except when it's in front of the thing.
Yeah, that's the only
That's
time
bad.
I didn't like that.
And I do like that they show him holding the key as you're walking around. It's kind of cool. All right. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, so we got to figure out what else. Well, obviously, math fun is going to be a big one now.
I'll see if I can see you. There was another one that was close.
I'd love to do some homebrews eventually, but we got to get through the 125 first. At least the ones we can play singly.
So from what I could tell, this has 4 levels, and then it just wraps back around. More difficult after that.
Yeah, 4 levels, all this.
Dungeons and Dragons, good idea. And Night Stop for like the yellow.
We have not done Hubert, right?
We have.
Yeah, we did Hubert.
We did Hubert. What was the game I did beat when you told me, "Hey, we're not doing that"?
I think that was you were doing Hubert.
That was Hubert.
Oh, okay.
You really like Hubert. I mean, if you really want. We still haven't done, was it Locomotion? Not Locomotion, Happy Trails, right?
Locomotion, Happy
Yeah,
Trails.
we did Happy Trails.
You get Happy Trails. You're doing. I'll throw Locomotion on there, I guess.
We've had on there a few times, but sporadically.
So I got Blockade Runner, Locomotion. We need 2 more.
Whitewater and Tropical Trouble.
We never did Whitewater.
No, but we got to figure out what game. I don't even know what game to play. So
That's all right. We'll put
Ice Track.
Whitewater.
Ice Track. We'll put Ice Track on there.
The Whitewater and Ice Track.
Sure.
All right. This is going to be a weird one. There's not really any fan favorites on this list here, but there it is. Poll is up for the next challenge, and it'll be an interesting one. Yeah, it definitely is now, for sure.
I haven't played any of those 4.
Yeah, Whitewater
Me
I've
either.
played before. I'm not good at it, though. Chris, what's going on, dude? I'm not familiar with this title, not even the Atari port. One I have not ever thought to play. Yeah. Yeah, this is not one I'll pick up again, although I'd love to try the arcade version, because I know the arcade game, most arcade games, they get the controls down and everything. It's just some of the ports that are always like not good, but yeah. Hey, Creep, if you maybe we can have you on the show on Wednesday to talk about that M Network kind of thing. I know there's not much to say, but maybe just talk about those titles and what could be made, now that they've been sold. But let me know, man, if you get a chance. I was going to hit you up since you're here, though. Michael says he loves Whitewater. DJC doing a mix of Locomotion. Hey, that'd be a weird. I'm trying to think. That's another. See, it's another company owns that though. That's Konami, right? Yeah, Locomotion is Konami. Yeah. I've only got permission to do Intellivision originals, which I do need to work on. So another one, because I really am feeling like doing that. There's an Easter egg in there's also an Easter egg in Whitewater. Maybe I could do a YouTube video joining the one for trucking. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, man, that would be cool to have you on. I mean, no biggie. If not, maybe the following week. But if you can do it this week, that'd be cool. But yeah, Wednesday 9:30 p.m. Eastern, which I think we're all in the same time zone. So, only playing Game 7. I prefer playing for points at time. Yeah, maybe it would have been a little even quicker if we started at a lower or a higher level too, huh? I guess sometimes level 1 isn't always the best decision.
You got lucky there.
I know.
I think it's low. Let me see if I can. I don't know why it's so low.
Oh.
There you go.
Nope. Turn. Trouble.
You were in Boston this weekend. Oh yeah. Oh man. I would have loved that. Yeah, there's the crazies out there, so I didn't really mention it too much. I mean, I might have mentioned it a couple times on the Wednesday show to with some friends and stuff. But yeah, it was fun. I was there. I just got back late last night. I was my plane kind of got switched around, and one flight I couldn't get on, and they had to move me to a different flight. And I was in Boston for a while. So I sat at the Bruins bar, which is expensive because it's at the airport, and I just sat there and drank a bunch of Sam Adams and ate a burger, and eventually I got on my plane. But yeah, that would be cool. I'm sure I'll be back again. There's a few friends in Boston like the Atari Creep and Saggy and for some reason I seem like at least once a year or once every other year I'm in Boston. So I will let you know next time I'm in that side of town. Yeah, it is killer on the wallet, dude.
Son of a gun. Oh my god.
Okay, so games 1 and 2 in Whitewater are trainers.
There you go.
Jeff got 50,000. So okay, Jeff's so far the winner.
Controls suck. Your guy's
Yeah,
so slow.
it's not a good one. So 50,800. Let's get to the next, which I think is going to be a pretty good one to watch. I'll tell you that.
Must be opening up Pete's.
No, I'm opening up Television Gamers. I'm waiting for Pete to upload.
Why am I in low res?
Let's find out.
Yeah, the game.
It looks really clear here.
It's very different. Maybe it's me.
It looks better.
No, you were right, man. It is. I don't know why it went to automatically that. I had to rechange the setting.
One key at a time.
There it goes.
To pick up. So if you have after the first level here, there's 2 locks, so you have to backtrack. Gotta love that ultimate flashback,
dude. I want to get my Intellivision modded to HDMI, so I really need to look into someone.
Quite frustrating. I don't think I've seen one.
Because low res is cool, man. It's cool for the cool kids. For the cool kids. It's how it's meant to be played, man, on a CRT with some fuzziness.
Red guys come out, they're quite quick. All right, 5,500 points through the first level.
If you went through that purple one, would that have taken you out? Oh, well, you still would have had to come back to get the key, so I guess it doesn't matter.
I don't know. I never hit that one. Grab a key. Now this one does have 2 keys. Papa Pete's just went up. You have to backtrack.
Oh yeah, I just got a
perfect.
Just in time. You have a button that will
Super
That's in there. I got all these screens up here. You guys can see me, but I'm just sort of like working away.
It's all good, dude. A broadcast monitor. Is that like a CRT broadcast monitor? They must be like the sharpest type then, huh? I had so many CRTs, and I got 2 small ones. I got a Magnavox, and I got one that was in a Williams toy like arcade that had a buck that like Toys R Us used to sell like back in like I don't know before arcade 1-ups were even a thing.
There's a 3-way tie in the hole right now. It's crazy.
Oh, I'll check that out.
They've been close. 3 of them been close the whole time.
Ooh, it's getting a little closer now.
Oh man, Blockade Runner, really, guys? Locomotion and Whitewater. I mean, I'm not really looking forward to playing any of these games. I guess out of all of these, I'd be a little bit more familiar with Whitewater, where you have to jump on land and grab a flag, then get back in your water, and then race down the thing. But Blockade Runner is just awful. Locomotion is weird. Wow, now they're all tied, 25% apiece. Ice Track, Whitewater, Locomotion, and Blockade Runner. That's crazy.
I don't think that ever happened that this late.
I've never seen them all. It's a 25% each. Oh, it just changed. Whitewater jumped ahead, which is good. Okay,
there is the second key, so I can get out of the level. Now I need to get back.
Yeah, watch when you spawn or and you go up into those things. Yeah.
Control me in this.
Oh, it's weird. It doesn't go to. So it kind of picks the yellow. Okay, there's two separate yellow ones. I get it.
If you try to move before you want to turn. Oh boy.
Oh,
I had a
see.
bomb and I ran out like an idiot.
That's awesome. Yeah, I used to have a Trinitron. They're okay. They're good. They're very good. Running neck and neck now. Down the stretch they come.
Oh boy.
Let's get to
Just made dinner. Found out my kitty likes latkes.
I think we're a vote away from a 4-way tie.
Oh, come on. I'm leaving that one. 31,000.
There's only one away from King Tut. I now have Steve Martin song running through my head. King Tut.
Oh boy, that key looks fun to get.
Wow, this is the board I haven't seen. Yeah, this is the.
Maybe get this
We're
one.
getting up there now.
I know I have to come. Yeah, I left that first one. It didn't look fun to get. Do not. Oh boy. Oh.
What are those, like dragons?
I
What
had
is
no
happening
clue.
in this? It's supposed to be an Egyptian tomb. I don't understand these enemies. Oh, there's like a ghost. Oh, it's like a white bat or a blue bat. At least now they kind of look more like bats.
Like those are the eagles.
I'm probably dead.
They look the same as the bats, but they're bats and eagles.
Oh, I made that one.
Eagles in a tomb. This is funny. Whoever did this didn't research their Egyptian tombs.
Oh boy. How do you do this?
I guess I'd have to compare it. That's another thing is like I feel like I'd have to compare it to the and there's your double keys. You'd have to compare it to the arcade version after playing that to see how they might have just been as close as they could get to making it.
Oh boy. Of course, he pops out right when I'm.
And then it's gonna kill you again after you're gonna spawn right there. Nope.
The end is near. Oh, they're faster than you. You can't shoot up or down. It's very.
Hey, take care, creep.
And the detection is not forgiving either.
Does the poll have a tie? It'll have to. It'll have to have a tiebreaker.
And I'm dead again. Especially if it's all four. Oh, it's frustrating. 53.
Yeah, I had one. I did have a big Sony that the cabinet plastic just fell apart until it was dropped like 3 times, and then I just carried it out or had to get like a. Oh, what did you end with? Sorry, What was your total? 128.
No.
What was it?
Oh,
I can't get in there. It's going on a
50-something.
different stream. No, stop.
Star Evil. This is number 2 out of 52.
Get away. Stop. You said it was what? How much? It was 152?
no, I was right there with you guys.
Oh, you got
Only
it.
one
You
of
got a
them.
52. Okay.
50,
Well, you're still-
50 something.
You're
you got
still-
over 53 because I saw you hit 53 and you got some more points. So I'm not sure where you ended.
And I was talking about
55?
CR2 cabinets.
You're in the number 1 spot right now.
You're still the
Not
number
wrong.
1 right now.
But here comes Papa Pete.
Yeah, let me.
He's
pull
looking
up.
pretty confident down there.
There it is. And let's get into.
53-6.
So 53-6. Not bad. Man, we were all fairly close. So let's see what happens here.
Pete, have you
No.
played this before?
Always.
Yeah, I played it a couple times before this week. Maze game, it's sort of weird because you're the archaeologist sort of poking along.
I'm still
And I
hearing
wanna point out the very first
someone
thing
else
this-
in the background
this
or
game.
someone other video playing.
The biggest thing about it is the object of the game is to score as many points as possible. It never ends. It's not a quest that you finish. Yes, there are only 4 screens in this game, but at the end
There
of the
it
day,
is.
it's to score as many
Okay.
points as you
I
can.
figured it out.
And it starts right off giving you the opportunity. You could sit right there in that spot and wait for the new creatures to spawn out of that area, that little spot, and you could just shoot them over and over and over again. You basically could score as many points in this game as you wanted to. Now, there could only be 5 different characters on the screen at once, and that actually plays into some strategy later on. But if they don't come into your line of fire, they'll go off the screen, and then other ones will replace it that will come into your line of fire. So yeah, it's kind of wild. So you saw the snakes to start, the green snakes, which are really slow and easy to maneuver around. And then you have the yellow ox or the golden ox, which are worth, I don't know how many points. They're worth like 400 points or 500 points, something like that. Then you have the bats. The bats are blessed fast. Red in this case, and later on there's blue, but I think when they're blue, they're considered eagles. But anyway, they're very hard because you can't outrun them. And,
I'm intently listening. I'm like,
well, how long will I sit there and score points? If the object of the game is to score points is necessary,
This is the
why
part
would
I
you
was
sit there
talking
and
about.
score
Is my
points,
mic
right?
on? This
Why
is the
would
part I
you?
was talking about because I started, I
Absolutely.
recorded this whole thing, right?
So anyway,
And then I went to
always
play it
think
back.
that,
All I had was the game
what's
sound
what's
because my
the
mic
number
was
of
up the whole
points?
time. So I had to
20,000
go
points?
back
How long did it take you to
and I
20,000?
watched it and I did just a play by play as I did it. That's
the
why I'm
bigger
sitting there with the
challenge in this
headphones
game
on.
is to get through the different levels. Because let me tell you, it is really a challenge.
wow.
As you can see, like there's a bit of a pattern. When they're coming, and you can score the 500 or sometimes worth 1,000, sometimes worth 500. So that last one I got 1,000 for it, the last bat. That one I got 400. I think it might be the direction they're heading in when you shoot them. That one's worth 1,000, so the 13,000, 14,500.
Dang.
That was only 500, but the next one.
How long did you sit here shooting him, Pete?
There's several different spots in the game where you could just sit and farm point just like this. And I'm not going to.
I mean, it is part of the game. I kind of wish I would have thought about it.
Yes, it scored the most points, and this is the way around it. But
He's going to get the high score just on the first level.
Stay there very long.
The first corner.
Yeah.
Points, so. Let's go grab that key and keep moving on. And I find it very challenging to get through these levels. Frankly, even the first level is hard because there are many spots where it's just like, wow. I'm waiting for them to come back there as well. Those yellow gates, I can go out in through that top one and come out the bottom. And I was just waiting for that guy to come back out. So see how I come out the bottom? And that Auk was there, so I shot him for more points. That's a treasure. That was worth
I think those are
points.
the proper term is marshmallow peep.
And now I got 5 characters on the screen.
It's so much like one.
It's so exactly.
Sometimes you just got to move quick.
It's funny is those were around when this game was made. It's not like those like didn't the designer go, hey, that really looks like a peep. Maybe we should switch that up.
So true.
All right, here we go. Trying to get down towards that gate. Now, if you look, there's a generator, a monster generator right there. That Auk just out of it. And man, it can get challenging to buy there because remember, if you're going down that hallway and the bats come out, you can't get.
And we all played level 1. I wonder what the hard level's like.
Yeah. So, okay, there's 5 on the screen.
Yeah, I know, right?
That guy goes.
This is hard for level 1.
Slow off.
I never sucked on easy level before.
Still.
I may have to try it on my lunchtime stream and see and try like the hard levels and see
I'm not gonna worry too much about the
or just see how far I could get shooting.
Remember. No, just getting out of here. I'm really worried here because the bats could start coming out behind me. But luckily it was an Auk. I need that one to come from down below because there's nothing I can do with him. Now run for it. Hope that bat doesn't chase me down because if it does, I'm done. There we go. Through the first level.
31,000 in the first
very
level.
often, let me tell you that.
Well, that was farming though too. I don't do any more of that. So
Hey, it's part of the game. If you're able to do it in the game, it's not like you're
Very,
cheating.
very slow, but
frankly, the whole time I'm talking about it is that
to get
that's
there.
poor
The
design
guy
to
does
me.
So
Yeah, it is a little bit, but I mean, hey, it lets you do it. So
So there's a little spot that tells you what the bad guys are: royal cobra snakes,
There's
spirits of the goddess.
Here we go.
Watch
Now,
it.
4 of them are way down.
Giant
below, so
yellow
you gotta go and get
ox,
over
a
there
sacred
because
bird of the
there's
goddess
way over there.
Selkit. Killer bats, inbreeding for generations.
Now,
They're fast and dangerous.
first level, there was one
What a
key,
weird
Death
description.
dragons,
treasure.
personal
There was one
bodyguards
key
of
and one door to
Thutmose
get up
the
to the level.
second.
Well,
Egyptian
that's going
eagles,
like that.
ancient and vicious breed of eagle
I
that
should be able to
lives
get that
only
treasure
inside
from
King
that
Tut's
place. Those are
tomb,
pretty slow.
and speed spinners, deadly energy created by the sun god
Nope.
Amun Ra.
So right there, I should be safe because I can fire sideways, right?
Wow.
That's all it says.
Yeah, like the staff of Ra.
There we go. 4 on screen. Oh, they're going though.
So inbred bats.
Oh, nothing I can do there. That it come out so
Nothing
fast,
like
so
playing with
happy.
some inbred bats. Sneed says dig
That's
dug
right.
rejects.
I don't
That's
know
exactly
why I
what they
didn't
look
fire
like.
Or use my flash bomb or something.
What's up,
like that,
Steve?
I don't know.
Hey,
In
Steve,
one
Focused
end,
on
out the
trying to
other.
get up through that gate transporter, and I'm telling you right now, the game is not very forgiving. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, big
It's not
birds.
very
I'd call it
forgiving
that
when you
too. Big birds.
All right, so I want to get over, try to go over to that next spot. I can't get that key yet. Little treasure there is good though, because I've already got one key, and you can see I'm holding the key. Oh, get in a position where they won't touch me, because let me tell you, it doesn't need much to touch you. All right, slide down and get over in there really quick, because they don't. tend
Pete
to
already
like you.
almost has the high score.
I know.
But this, as you can tell, I got to go get that door unlocked up above, which is blessed hard, because they just keep coming out of there. Maybe now? No. Oh no! Bats are so fast. If you start going and the bat comes out, you're done. Oh, but when
Oh,
the
you're
yak comes
lucky
out,
that
you're
was
restored.
one of
Here
the
comes a
peep.
bat.
exactly.
All right, so you can't see it there, but there's definitely another door and another key that I need. But just rack up the points here too.
It's really all you can do though until they.
Wait for that
Will they give you a break? They do
Okay,
eventually,
maybe.
but
I should have used a flash bomb there too, because there was just no getting away from that.
Yeah, I think we all forgot
I
about
used
flash
it
bombs
there.
pretty
See, I
much.
used
I
the
mean, at
flash
certain
bomb.
points.
Get one of those per man. Trying to get over here. All right, down below and get that key. So the best way to do
Name
that
for a
is to
punk
use that
band.
transport door, right?
yeah, really.
Yeah, that's exactly what they are. They have the board game boxes,
Really
which is
am.
kind of neat.
Grab the key and then try to get into a position where I can defend myself.
Yes.
Which means getting
Press
down.
back
This
to
is
go.
a fairly pricey game too for
Good. Now back up top.
and I want to say a little bit rarer
Look at
than
that guy.
most.
Oh, quite a bit.
Yeah,
It has
Pete's
a high score.
Pete has won at this point, 60,000.
So now basically I'm doing
The rest
Huh.
is just
first
showing
stage,
off.
First thing that I did, I got to do
One
it
of the
all over
treasures
again.
you can get is a map, invaluable to find your way
Oh,
out of
no,
the
my-
tomb.
Oh, he went by me.
Oh,
It's kind of a little safe spot right where.
I don't think it actually does anything.
So you
Ruby
can sit
studded
there,
crowns,
watch
magic
the
lanterns, maps, urns, treasure chest, and death mask of Tutankhamun.
wow.
I think the map
He's
is
on
what I
1,000
got.
points.
What you get when you beat the
I got
first
the
level.
box
Right?
nice and slow,
Yeah.
at least.
Is it a way to? Oh, is it just like you don't really use it though, right?
No,
There, that's
you
it.
don't.
Now, just keep plugging away till they give me a break.
Yeah, really, Mike. I see that comment there. That's
Nope, not
That's-
enough. Oh,
that's a
but
good
I'm
deal.
up top. At
Should have
least I
done the
got it
flash.
there.
Oh no, that you already did the flash.
Cost me a man, but
Yeah, that's an amazing deal. Super Cobra for $75 a piece in '98 too.
all right.
Everything was a lot cheaper back then.
A big, wide open space, and
That's the year I found
monsters-
eBay in October.
Yeah,
Bats and the ox will still be flying around.
yeah. I was actually Intellivision games was the first thing I ever bought online on eBay.
All right, here we go.
That's
Here,
that's
yeah.
what made me introduce me to
One treasure.
eBay was was buying and trading,
Actually,
well, not
two
trading, but
traders
buying
here.
Intellivision games.
Kind of hectic because you don't really know exactly where those enemies
I
are.
was more like in like 99, 2000 when I started, but
So we'll just, we're just gonna get out of there, I think. Perfect. So get through level 2.
There's the magic
That's,
lantern.
That's not a given. Let me tell you that. Now this one is really kind of wild because if you look where that key is, it is totally secluded. The only way in there is right that way there, and you got to work your way in around all those snakes. Now the good thing
why
is
did
the
it have to
are
be
nice and
snakes?
slow.
No more can come out, so
Like,
you wait till
grab
they're all
that.
down and get out of there.
Get out of
Right.
there a little bit without them bothering me too much. But man, it's tricky.
He's like, I'm gonna grab that while I'm here.
It's all snakes. Sort of leaving the snakes alone a little bit because they're so slow. At least I can deal with them. So as I can already see, I've got one key.
Wicked game of
Holding it.
patience.
There's a second key. So
Yeah,
we're
it
gonna
is.
go the whole
If you try
way
to
over
run and
the
gun,
right,
you're done.
unlock a door.
Whitewater's
work my
out
way
front.
back.
Nice.
I'm gonna take out these two snakes. Who knows
Evercade
what's
Atomic
coming.
Edition sold out
I
in
don't know
a
what those
day.
things
No
are.
kidding. That looked
Dragons or
cool.
something.
I grabbed one of those. I'm a big Duke Nukem fan.
Yeah, I am
Right.
too, and like I kind of wish
There
I
was a
would
snake
have
back
gotten
down
that, but
long
I just
hallway,
don't
and I
have the
no
funds
choice
for
but
stuff
to
like
wait
that
for
right
him or
now.
use up my
Wait, I used
Unfortunately,
to
if I
like to
flash
make
bomb. I really
levels.
didn't want to use the flash
And
bomb.
way back for
Oh,
several
well,
years, there were
things
2
gonna
levels that
die.
were always
Never
being
use the
played,
flash
and
bomb.
one of them was the one I made.
That's cool.
I think it was called Ambushed. And
I
it's
never
on
played
the
all the
disc
games.
collection.
I only played like one or two of the games back in the day, and I don't even remember.
Right, should be able to go now.
But I want to get both. I'm going to get both the cartridges, so I'm going to have to re-experience them.
I didn't play 1 and 2 until after I played Duke Nukem 3D.
Strategy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I think they were limited to 2,000, and they sold out that quick.
That's
very
insane.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
Uh-oh, over 90K now.
Trying to see where I have to go here. I guess it's down in here. I still don't see where I have to, the lock where I have to use the key. And this is interesting to go right past that generator.
I wonder what he looks like. He's shooting
Down
energy
around, get out of
bolts
here.
like a laser, like it's the
This
future.
is gonna be tough.
Another one of those spots you could just sit there and friggin' make points if you wanted to.
Yep.
Pretty wild. Yeah, some points anyway.
Like he almost got a flash bomb to get out of there.
Now they're generating over there, so at least it'll let me get over there, maybe. Uh-oh. Oh. Go for it. Shoot.
Woo!
Oh, there we go. Come out of there. Oh, done. Like there. That would have been a good spot for the flash bomb, frankly. I'm just gonna run. There's a locked door. See if I can get over there.
2 locked doors.
Oh, got me there. Is that it? That is game over right there. So
Only
not bad. You know, there you go. There's
111,100.
the two,
Come on.
locked doors.
I figure you could do better. Yeah, I
That's
know.
not
Right?
even getting through the friggin' there's another whole level we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. That's very cool, man.
I don't
Congrats.
think I will see it.
You're not gonna pick it up and play it again?
I don't think so.
That's awesome. I got the IRM collection. It's not bad. I think that's the one with well, if I pull it out. Oh no, I haven't opened that up yet. I played Toplin. That's the one I played. I haven't opened up my IRM collection. But I need to focus first on getting the rest of the Burgundy cartridges. I'm up to 27. And then I got 1, 2, 7, and 8 of the arcade collection. So I got to finish those as well.
I have
So I'm
them all
going
my-
to work on on Arcade and the Burgundy collection of Evercade.
I just pre-ordered the 2 new ones, and I have everything up to that.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I probably should do that, but unfortunately, being with what I got going on, I'm probably I'm probably gonna buy Mr. Turtle on from Intellivision, because that just looks like a really great game, and I love I don't know, it just looks really cool and colorful. So I definitely want it. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. How can you not want that in your collection? Like, look at that box art. So I think I'm gonna have to definitely buy that one next to have on my shelf. Like, I have to have that one. That kind of made me not get anything from Evercade right now. Favorite game on there is Moon Patrol. Nice. Very cool. Very cool, man.
23, 23, 23, and Whitewater at 31.
Wow. This is crazy. 26 votes in, too. Yeah, so we'll let this go until 8 p.m. So about 3 more minutes, and then we will call it. So, Megadan, what's happening, dude? Dude, 2 streams in one day. You are supporting me in almost everything I do. What's happening, dude? Good to see you again, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, so TUTANKHAM, yeah, I guess all in all, I don't think I'll ever go back to this one. I might do it on a stream just for fun, but like for me to sit and want to play this, it's just not one of my favorites, but not terrible. I kept saying I'll call it a fair game, but not a great one.
I kind of want to try to beat Papa Pete's score.
Well, I think any of us can if we just sit there and farm for about an hour.
To beat any score in that game.
It'll beat anyone's.
Just through that 4th level.
I think level. I think it'd be more cool to have a lower score getting through all the levels than it is for instead of point chasing or whatever, or score chasing. Boy, I can't be on time today. Going to have to rewatch one. It's all good. Appreciate you popping in. That's awesome. Hey, take place in the challenge poll. We're at we're pretty much evenly matched on most things. It's Blockade Runner, Locomotion, Whitewater, and Ice Trek. Right now, Blockade Runner jumped ahead, but it's tied with Whitewater, 28-28. Locomotion at 24, and Ice Trek at 21 right now. And it keeps constantly changing. So we got 2 more minutes until 8 p.m., and then we'll cut that off. So please vote while you can, guys. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is we're starting to run out of games, to be honest.
I'm still working on the list. I'll have it soon. I've been gone all the time here recently.
I mean, we still got I don't even know. Is there a score on Fathom? I've never really played it. Yeah, we got Tropical Trouble. There's some that I don't think are. I want to say I don't think are worth playing, but once again, I can't say that because we got to play them all if they're playable with a score. So does Truckin' have a score or no?
Never played it.
I've never played it either, and I have it. Well, I mean, I got them with the LTO. We got everything, but yeah, I'd say Truckin', Tropical Trouble. We haven't done Safecracker yet either. Swords and Serpents. I don't think we've done that as well, right?
Nope.
Yeah, so there's a lot of even Magic games we may have to get to. Basically, I think we've covered all of the Mattel games. Mazatron, I don't think we've done. I'm trying to think of everything. 2-player games we're eliminating because there's no way to play them.
Somebody voted for Blockade Runner a whole bunch.
Really? As I'm spinning around in my chair here. Oh man, we're up at 32% to 30%.
Going.
All right, I'm gonna close it up here in about 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds, guys. I'm ending this because it's 8 o'clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And
tie.
the polls ended.
Is it a
don't
tie?
even- Oh man, Blockade and Whitewater are tied. It wasn't when I clicked on it. All right, so now
Do
we're
we
gonna
play
have
them
to
both?
do. Well, we're gonna have to do a second vote because we have to have a tiebreaker.
With
Look at
those two
Locomotion and Ice Track. They're tied at 18, but it doesn't matter because they didn't
Nope.
win. So okay, so we'll put out another one then. Blockade Runner and Whitewater. We'll let it go for
2 minutes.
yeah. There you go. So you ready? I'll let you guys know. Let's see. We got Whitewater, Blockade Runner. All right, guys. I'm letting it go. As soon as 8:02 hits, I'm going to start it, and we'll end at 8:04. So get all the votes you possibly can. Let's see. Just waiting for the thing here.
Those shirts Jeff has can't be purchased, right?
What, this?
Yeah.
Oh no, I can print you one out, man. I printed those a long time ago. Well, about a year ago, a little over a year ago. All right, here we go. So people are voting. We got 12 votes in so far. Whitewater's at 67%, Blockade at 38. More voting coming in, 57 to 43. This is exciting. 15 votes in. 16 votes, 56 to 41, 59 to 41. It's climbing. We got till 8:04. That's funny. Oh yeah, I was just typing it fast. It turned into one word. Whitewater. History's been made. Whitewater had more seats in Congress. All right, got a minute left. Ooh, Whitewater looks like it's going to get it 59% to 41, Blockade Runner. 22 votes in. It's going. Oh, Whitewater at 61%. I love it. It's so true. 22 votes in 1 minute with 21 viewers, by the way. That's how these shows are. 23 votes, 61 to 39. We got less than a minute going. The votes are still coming in. Oh man, it's 60-40 right now, Whitewater. And it's gone. Whitewater wins 60% to Blockade's 40%, which is probably a good thing.
And which game are we playing? Or which?
I haven't played either one.
120% voter turnout.
Every week.
It's so true. Yes, so Whitewater it is. So I know 1 and 2 are training levels. So why don't we play level 3? I think that's what I think Michael Hayes was saying that.
I think he said 5 or 7, didn't he?
Yeah, it is. If you want to do the high score challenge in games 5 or 7, the even number games are harder, faster river current.
Anyone already know how to play that?
Okay, 5. Yeah,
No.
so, yeah, I've played this before. I just don't play it a lot.
I bet I have no idea.
So games
I
5
played
and
it a tiny
6
bit.
add a treasure hunt. So I would say we're doing game 5. Because
Okay.
that is you basically, I'm definitely read the instructions, but what you're doing is you're on your river, and then when you get to like an embankment where you can pull your guy up on, you pull one of your guys out of the raft, you run up to the left on the embankment or wherever it is. I guess you could do right as well. And there's a flag you got to capture. You got to run around, capture the flag without getting caught. Then you come back to your raft and continue your journey down the river. So yeah, we'll do 5. So we'll do game 5. Remember to press 9 to select game 7. Yeah, we'll keep in contact through the group text just to see, you know, what we're up against. But it should be game 5. But we'll whatever the first treasure hunt game is then. Press clear to soft reset. I think you could do that to open the game selection screen. So let's enter to start the game. Well, there it is, white water. I don't know if I'm excited, but we're getting through the games. Like I said, we're kind of getting to these kind of games that are okay, not the greatest, but obviously that's why. They can't all be Night Stalker and Astro Smash. Yeah, definitely read the manual to understand the rules of the treasure hunt. Yeah, I will reread everything for sure. Amongst the whitewater players here, only one will be in dire straits next week. I see what you did there. Game 5 is the first treasure hunt. Games 5 and 6 are timed, whereas Game 7 replaces the timer with a score.
He wasn't kidding. You press 9 for Game 7.
So wait a minute, should we play Game 7 then?
You
I
press
guess
9
if
to
there's
get
no
to Game
score
7.
in the first. Okay, so 5 and 6 are timed, so 7. Okay, we're doing 7.
Game
But we
7.
press 9. Press 9 to get 7. This game's already off to a bad start.
Yeah, we're already hating this. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I think you'll enjoy Whitewater. Definitely start with the trainer levels to get to know the mechanics. I've messed around with it. I mean, I'll mess around with the regular game. I've just reset and but yeah, no, it's okay. It's a little kooky to move the raft around, and obviously you see a whirlpool, you try to go around it, or you start spinning out, and you bounce off stuff. It's interesting. I've never sat down and played it for a high score though. So okay, so Game 7 starts the scoring. There's a lot of options. I didn't think there was that many options in that. So there it is. So I guess we will see you guys next week maybe I can see if I can bring in an oar and a rubber raft in the studio, and I'll sit in the rubber raft and kind of just do this with the oar.
What's everyone got going on?
What's that? Oh, that's right. Good idea. Wow. Thanks for taking a hold of the show as the way it should be. I'm like completely out of it. I'm just thinking about eating. What do you got coming up, Intellivision Gamer?
I don't do a whole lot yet besides this show, but besides that, I'd like to do a few live streams on some games, just to get some more up there and actually get some experience doing the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure everything works. My mic and all my equipment's working now, so I'm good to go.
Utopia keeps score. Big Block says, I think I'll watch Up the Creek to prepare. Pete, what you got coming up on your channel?
I have no idea.
Me neither. I don't have any idea of mine either.
Episode number 3 of the 125 shorts.
Yeah, the shorts are good. I like them.
That's awesome. Jeff, what you got coming up?
Wednesday, we got the big 3-year anniversary show.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah,
wow.
It'll be fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
3 long years.
Very long. Pete.
3 very long years. Yeah, so that is awesome. I'll have to jump in. I'll have to pop in on that. I got that's the only thing I know for definite is I have a show on Wednesday at 9:30, but that's about it. I do know that I got a box from Intellivision Revolution, and it has a brand new homebrew in it. So I'll have to do an unboxing on that at some point. It might be tomorrow. We'll see. I got a lot of work to do on my deck still. I still have about 13 more boards to replace and stain, which is not going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm going to try to do some unboxing videos because I have like 3 weeks worth of boxes sitting here while I got everything set up, and they're all unopened.
Oh, wow. That would be pretty epic. That's a lot of stuff.
I am having a stream tomorrow night, Kurt. Yes. I just don't know why I'm just a little chaotic right now, but I am having a stream Thursday night. Or Tuesday night. Same time as always.
A better mousetrap. That could be another one we could throw in. Like I said, well, eventually we're going to get to the homebrews, hacks, and remakes, and You know, that would be cool. I know we did do. Didn't we all do Donkey Kong remake? We did do that one.
Yeah.
DK or D2K?
DK Arcade. Yeah. So we haven't done anything beyond. No, we did D2K. We didn't do the original.
Right.
We did D2K. So that's always one that we could. I think we all have that on the LTO, right? Or well, I know Pete's got it, but the original, the DK Arcade.
I have them
all
all.
now.
That's on D2K, isn't it?
Yeah, so we could. That's
Or-
another one we could start with for homebrews until we all maybe get a few more homebrew ROMs or whatever. I've been going in those free ROMs on Intellivision Revolution, the ROMs vault, and then they've got some that are only like $5, and so I'm gonna have to go and see what else is up there, and I got Caverns of Mars too on ROM, so we could always do a run on that as well.
Oh yeah, I told UJC, but I've literally been gone. So this week I'll be sending you guys your games.
Oh, cool.
Dude, that's so appreciated, man. That's
Yeah,
so awesome.
Thanks, Case.
Crazy.
I didn't forget.
Above
We'll
and
see
beyond.
We will see you next week at the same time, same channel for Astro Smash Mondays. And we are up a creek without a paddle with Whitewater. Take care, everyone.